Ever walk into a store, see name brand stuff like way cheaper than usual and think, what's the catch? Like,
Right.
is this stuff used?
Yeah.
Broken?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the deal? Well, today we're diving into a retail trend that really might be that good. Um, Amazon return stores.
Ooh,
It's like finding a treasure map. And
okay.
we're going to figure out how to, follow it together.
Love it. And what makes this map especially cool is that it leads us to like a world where getting a
Yes.
great deal and making sustainable choices kind of go hand in hand, you know?
Oh, I am always down to save money and the
Right.
planet. Like, sign me up.
Exactly.
But before we all go full-on treasure hunter,
Sure.
let's unpack what we're even talking about here.
Okay.
So our main source today is an excerpt called Amazon Return Stores, How to Find One Near You.
Okay.
And it's got, like, it's more than just directions. Okay,
Wow.
this thing is packed with, like, insider tips
Yeah.
and success stories, and I am here for it.
Exactly. So these stores are where those Amazon returns, you know, like when you order the wrong size or whatever,
Yeah.
or the box is like a little dented.
The impulse buy, ugh, the worst.
Exactly. They get a second chance, so they don't end up in a landfill.
Okay.
They end up with a savvy shopper
Oh.
like you for way less.
All right, so that is a win-win.
It is.
But it does make you wonder, like, how do these stores actually work?
Right?
Is it just like piles of random stuff?
Yeah.
Tell me there's a method to the madness.
Oh, there's a method. Don't worry.
Okay.
There's a method to the madness.
So this treasure map analogy, I gotta say, it really is, like, making me want to go shopping.
Right.
Like, right now.
Right.
But before I, like, run out the door,
Yeah.
how do we even find these Amazon return stores? Is it, like, a big secret?
Not even a little bit.
Okay, good.
It's surprisingly like easy.
Okay.
The guide mentions a couple ways.
Okay.
You can use the find a return location thing, like
Yeah.
right on their website
Okay.
or app. It's like a store locator, but just for,
Just for the good stuff.
the returns. Exactly.
Okay.
They also work with some online platforms that like show you where they are.
So no secret passwords?
Nope.
No riddles to
Well,
solve?
it's very straightforward.
Okay, perfect. My kind of treasure hunt.
Exactly.
So say we've, like, followed the map, and now we're at the store.
Okay.
What's it like in there? Are we talking, like, digging through bins?
No, that's a common misconception, I think. They're actually really organized.
Okay.
Think like bright, clean
Okay.
sections for everything. Electronics, home goods,
Right.
clothes, even like there's random things you didn't know you needed.
Oh, the best kind of find.
The best kind.
Okay, so less intimidating, more like my happy place.
Exactly.
But what about the stuff, like the actual products?
Yeah,
What about quality control?
right.
Because, like, is it hit or miss?
Well, remember those impulse buys we talked about?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the return is just, I changed my mind, or it's the wrong size.
Okay, so not necessarily broken.
Right, exactly.
Uh.
The guide actually really stresses that return stuff usually goes through a pretty serious inspection process before it even gets to the store.
Okay. That makes me feel better. Because I want a good deal, but I don't want something that's,
But yeah, you don't want a dud.
yeah, that's not going to work.
Right, and this is what's cool.
Right.
The condition of the item, like how good it is, really affects how much of a discount you get.
Oh, interesting.
So like an open box thing might be, way cheaper than something that says like new,
Okay.
because it might have like a little cosmetic damage or something.
So you get to choose, like, how much risk you're willing to take for a bigger discount.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're talking, like, well-organized, good quality, even different prices based on condition.
Yeah.
This is good, but what about the brands we're seeing?
Right.
Is this where it gets, like, too good to be true?
See, this is where it gets really fun.
Yeah.
The guide actually mentions some big names
Okay.
like Samsung, Apple,
Okay.
Nike. We're not talking like no name stuff.
Hold on. You're saying I could get, like, those headphones I've been wanting,
Yeah,
but for, like, way less.
potentially. Yeah.
Okay.
And it all goes back to that sustainability thing, right?
Right.
They can offer these returns for way cheaper because, they're giving them another life.
Okay.
The guide mentions this one person who found this really popular kitchen appliance, like 70% off,
Wow.
and then like resold it and actually made a profit.
Okay, see, this is what I love about these deep dives, right?
Yes.
Like, we come in thinking we're just going to learn how to save a few bucks, but it's like,
whole thing.
it really makes you think about, like, the whole picture,
Totally. And speaking of the whole picture, remember how we talked about small businesses?
Okay.
The guide talks about this partnership with a local bakery
Right.
that actually, like, sells their day-old bread at these stores to cut down on food waste.
That's amazing.
And it's, cheaper for customers.
So I can support local businesses A&D, get a discount on delicious bread.
Exactly.
Sign me up. Okay, so, let's fast forward. I've gone to the store, I found amazing stuff, but then disaster strikes. What if I need to return something from an Amazon return store?
Okay, so that is something to keep in mind. The guide says they do usually have pretty good return policies,
Okay.
but there are some exceptions, like if something's final sale.
So, you really got to be sure.
Right, some of those
Yeah.
deals are, final.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Which is why we're doing this deep dive, right?
Yeah.
So we know exactly what we're getting into.
Exactly. Informed consumer.
Exactly. And speaking of informed consumers, the guide has this whole FAQ section,
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant.
which is super helpful. Remember how I was wondering about finding Amazon essentials at these stores?
Right.
Turns out you can.
You never know what you're going to find.
It really is like a treasure hunt.
It is.
This has been seriously eye-opening. We went from, what even is an Amazon return store to
Yeah.
how do I plan my shopping trip?
Totally. And don't forget, the whole sustainability aspect of it all.
Right. We love that.
It's a good reminder.
It's a win-win for our wallets and the planet. So basically, if you're into saving money
Yes.
and helping the planet, and honestly, who isn't?
Right.
You got to check out an Amazon return store.
At least once, just to see.
You really never know what treasures you'll find.
Exactly. And if you do find something awesome,
Yeah,
share it with us.
let us know.
We love a good treasure hunting story.
That's right. Until next time, happy deal hunting, everybody.
Happy hunting.